The work that we do is very varied, and in any one day we could be doing 5 or 6 different jobs, but we would normally we need to be able to film, we need to be able to edit, we need to be able to write scripts and perform voiceovers, and we also have to do lots of graphics work and almost HTML coding and compressing a video and all that kind of stuff. So if you were to write down the job description, which we've just done because we're hiring some new staff, it covers many different areas, and it's actually quite a hard position to find someone to fill because there's so much to do. A true multimedia journalism is something where you have lots of different media all converged in one place. So you'd have video and audio and photos and text and blogs and whatever else you might have in there all in one place. The evolution, I mean, it's an ongoing process, and it's still, that's the exciting part, is that it's always changing. But we've been doing multimedia at the Age for about 5 or 6 years, which is quite a long time in terms of the industry. However, it's only really in the last year that it's come of age, if you like, and a lot of that is to do with the recognition of the internet across Australia and the uptake of that, especially at home, and also the speed of people's internet access. So if someone tried to watch our videos on a dial-up connection, they're gonna struggle. Now that that's come about, our statistics, our hits, have gone through the roof in the last year. I think the advantages of multimedia journalism are that it's a lot more dynamic and it's a lot more interactive. So instead of, and this is not to take away from traditional journalism, because I think it still has its place, but instead of just sitting down and reading a newspaper article or watching your TV at 6 o'clock to get the news, you have in one place you have all of that information, and it may appeal to someone because they like to pick and choose. So they might read a little bit of an article, maybe they get a bit bored, and so they go and watch some video, or they want to see some photos of an event which they don't, maybe there's only one photo in the newspaper, whereas we could include 30 pictures. So you've got a lot more flexibility to add in as much content as you want. And it draws in the skills of a media company, not just a newspaper, but the whole company. All those skills can be drawn into one central place. I think there are limitations of multimedia journalism, and we're particularly aware of it here because The Age has always been very proud of the quality of its journalism, and it's certainly, a lot of the traditional journalists are quite concerned that the speed and the immediacy of multimedia journalism can affect the quality of the content, whereas they may take 2 or 3 days to write an article, and something that's really in depth, 2,000 or 3,000 words. We never have that luxury, and any story that we do, it pretty much has to be done in 3 or 4 hours, and so there is a danger that things can be a bit more superficial.